Okay, let's unpack this. For this deep dive, we're looking at something that's really core to modern IT and AV setups.
The absolute backbone.
We're talking about rack architecture, specifically the tvONE ONErack system.
Right.
And we're starting with, a single source stock for a single component. It's an $85 blank steel cover.
Which sounds almost trivial.
It does. But our mission here isn't about the accessory. It's about the entire system of standardization that this one small piece is designed to protect.
Yeah, and what's so interesting to me is that ONErack is really solving a fundamental problem. It's that physical clutter you get from information overload.
Oh, absolutely. The mess of power bricks.
Exactly. Every new gadget, a converter, an extender come with its own little power supply, its own wall ward. This system acts like a high-tech bento box for electronics.
A bento box. I like that.
It just organizes all those randomly sized devices into these neat uniform compartments and powers them centrally.
And that gets to the core innovation, which is the patent-pending design. This is a universal mounting system.
Universal and powered.
Right. It takes devices from, well, basically any manufacturer and turns them into these simple slide-in modules.
And that word simple is key. Because standardization really means serviceability for the user.
Right.
I mean, think about a traditional rack. A device fails, and you're in a closet cutting dozens of zip ties just to trace one power cable.
We've all been there. It's a nightmare.
With this, a module fails. You just slide it out. No guessing. The chassis itself is also flexible, comes in 4RU, 5RU, and 6RU sizes.
Speaking of rack units, how much density are we actually talking about here? Because space is money in these closets.
A lot. The sources say this system can power and cool up to 32 devices.
32? In just a 4RU space?
In 4RU, that's only about 7 inches of vertical space. It's incredibly dense.
Okay, so achieving that kind of density has to require some real electrical sophistication. You've gotten rid of 32 power bricks, which is great.
But you've put all your eggs in one basket. A single centralized power supply sounds efficient. But isn't that a huge single point of failure for an institution?
That's the classic engineering trade-off. But the system is really robust on the delivery side. The genius is in the customization for each slot.
Exactly. It's like a universal charging station on steroids.
Yeah.
Each slot can actually provide 2 different voltages at the same time.
2 at once?
Yep, with optional selectors. You have 7 DC voltage settings to choose from, everything from 5 volts for little USB gadgets all the way up to 24 volts for bigger gear, up to 35 watts per dock.
So you don't have to worry about the original power brick at all.
Not at all. There's even a pass-through option if you have something really unusual.
Okay, that handles the power side. But power equals heat. How does it manage the thermal load of 32 devices packed that tightly?
Thermal management is critical here. You can add an active fan cooling system, or there's a reversible fan cover that provides a huge amount of airflow.
How much?
Up to 225 CFM max, that's cubic feet per minute.
Yeah.
You need that kind of airflow to stop devices from throttling and, to make them last.
It's clear this is built for big organizations that need long-term reliability.
No question.
The product is TAA compliant, which is a big deal for government purchasing. And it comes with lifetime support phone, chat, email, all of it.
And you can see who they're targeting in the sales strategy, too. The vendor offers extra discounts for anyone with a edu.gov or DIAMEL email address.
Right. This is for institutions.
For sure. They're optimizing for long life cycle, infrastructure-heavy customers.
Which, it brings us full circle back to that $85 blank cover we started with. Because there's one very rigid business detail in the source docs.
I saw that.
This specific tvONE product is non-cancelable, non-returnable, and non-refundable.
And that's significant. So look, this system clearly transforms rack installation. It takes a chaotic mess and turns it into a highly efficient, standardized operation. It saves a ton of labor.
It's a huge value proposition.
It is. So here's the thought I want to leave you with. Given those powerful benefits that should make it an easy sell, why would a provider feel they can enforce such a strict, non-refundable policy, even on a simple part like a blank cover? What does that policy tell you about the level of commitment they expect and maybe require? When an organization decides to adopt the full ecosystem, it's a massive strategic decision. They're banking on you being all in,